Alright, it's Prog Epic Friday, and we are here once again with Dream Theater. Nah, I'm just joking. I don't even have a Prog Epic Friday, but if you guys would like that, I wouldn't mind doing a Prog Epic song every Friday or so. But anyways, a change of seasons. You guys blew up the comment section with this song for me to react to. So I know it's been a while. It's time we check this out. I guess this is not really just one song, and this is a long ass title. Like prog epics tend to be, they have these different sections, right, that they could almost be their own individual song. So the full title we have here is A Change of Seasons, The Crimson Sunrise, Innocence, Carpe Diem, The Darkest of Winters, Another World, The Inevitable Summer, The Crimson Sunset. These titles are sounding pretty damn fire, and I'm excited, man. This is gonna be a long video, just a heads up. I'll try not to pause it that often, maybe keep it to like 3 pauses during the video. So I might actually say a couple things over the song, you know, just a heads up there, because a lot of people get upset. But it just keeps me from having to pause the video too often to talk about small details that I could just maybe say over the song. Just a heads up, guys. It's going to be a long one. Get your popcorn, get whatever beverage of your choice, and tune in, man. It's going to be a fun time. I'll try to make it as short as possible, but you've been warned. Well, if you clicked on this video, you already know the video length. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to it, man. All right, it's time. Let's do it. Definitely a alternate tuning, I believe. Doesn't sound like standard tuning at all. It's very low. Okay, I like the second guitar coming in. Beautiful. Glockenspiel. Choir's kind of panning. Oh, that's fire. Digging the switch ups, man. Wow. Nice bass line. Piano. Oh, drummer, come on. Organ. Drummer and guitar locked in. And bass. nice melody. All right, let's talk about that before the lyrics come in here. I'll go back a little bit. Dope, man. A lot of different parts already. Like, it felt like it was constantly changing every, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds to a minute or so. They were kind of, it would be a slight change, but it'd still be, you know, a difference in sort of groove and everything that they were doing before. But already here, it's 4 minutes in. We've got drums, bass, multiple guitars. We had organ, we had synthesizer, we had glockenspiel, we had piano. Right? They're doing a whole lot already. And in the beginning, that intro, which was beautiful, by the way, definitely a different tuning on the guitars, not standard tuning, and it was tuned down a good bit. And it started with one, I believe. And then I think there was two more added on top of that, and then the glockenspiel, and then the bass was going along with it. That was a fire intro, but everything else preceding that was fire too, honestly. The drums, the guitar, and the bass, mostly the bass and the drums, they're always like super locked in, but then that one part where the guitar joined in and it had that syncopated rhythm along with the drums and the bass, thought that part was super dope. And already kind of doing some things in the stereo field, sometimes double track guitar, sometimes guitar in the middle, reverb and stuff, and all the atmospheric effects. But yeah, really liking this so far already. Dope. The piano's dope. The organ was dope. It was a little crunchy, so I had some overdrive on there. And yeah, let's go ahead and go. You guys will let me know if this is Mike Portnoy or James Labrie. I guess I could look it up. I might look it up at the end, but let's keep going. Ooh, I like that. Oh, the drummer is going stupid. Life was filled with the wonder. I felt the warm wind blow. I must explore the boundaries, transcend the depth of winter snow. In a sense, caressing me. I never felt so young before. Woo! There was so much life in me. Still I long to search for more. But those days are gone. Oh, I love that. Change like a leaf on a tree. Blown away forever. The snow has now fallen, and my sun's not so bright. I struggle to hold on with the last of my life. Guitar and organ in unison. Man, the switch-ups are crazy. Destroy nylon string maybe? Double track. Nice progression here. Atmospheric effect on the back. This part is definitely more metal. Yeah, they definitely cranked up the intensity. Organ solo. Oh, wow. Sounded like some Yes now. Bass is crazy. That was fire. Alright. I was gonna wait till the lyrics came back in to pause it just one more time, but I'm not sure how much longer it's gonna be. And I want to pause it right around the middle. Just so then maybe I pause it just one last time near the end or so, because there's already a lot to break down here. But all right, so the lyrics are pretty straightforward. It makes sense with the title, A Change of Seasons. So to me, it sounds like a child growing up, right? And then they start off. I guess that intro that I was talking about in the beginning, where everything prior to the vocals was probably the Crimson Sunrise. And then Innocence was the first verse where he was talking about being a child and having that innocent mindset, but wanting to go out and explore the world and just, learn new things. And then comes the difficulties of life, the trials and tribulations. Let's see, let me go up to the lyrics. Yeah, but those days are gone now, changed like a leaf on a tree, blown away forever into the cool autumn breeze. So he's talking about basically change of seasons. He's getting to the winter. So, the sadder parts of life, the harder parts of life, the things we all go through, and struggling to hold on with the last of my might. So it's basically just learning how to cherish life and getting through that dark, those dark phases and those dark places that sometimes we wander off to, and learn how to just look around, hear the sounds, look at nature, look at everything good around you, right? Focus on that instead of the bad parts of life. That is a lot easier said than done. So yeah, the lyrics are pretty, they're not too ambiguous to the point where I don't understand what he's saying, but he definitely, I think, work well with the song. The heavier parts of the song right here in the middle, maybe the past couple minutes or so, haven't been my favorite. I definitely prefer that first, maybe third of the song or so, maybe up until like the fourth or fifth verse or something like that. But at some points, man, the drummer was really killing the sort of the pockets, and he would just get into these really funky grooves with so much swing. Not only was he changing the time signatures of here and there, and he would change up the the pacing, but the actual like feel of it would change as well, which I thought was dope, man. It definitely added like a funky vibe to it. Which I don't hear often on, maybe a lot of progressive metal songs, or rock even, I guess at that. But I love that part of the drummer's going crazy here, and yeah, damn, I feel like there's so many different sections that this is why it kind of sucks that I can't pause a whole lot, because then it ruins the flow of everything. But then I kind of forget of all that happened, because it's been a lot, man. But anyways, I guess I'll just leave it at that, man. I don't want to go too deep, and there's a lot of stuff that I already forgot because there's so much. But let's just I'll try to pause it maybe in a couple more minutes and then finish off the song. Oh, piano there. They're definitely displaying their virtuosity here, though, in these parts.
All is lost.
Bass harmonic.
Lose a step and never get up. Left alone with a cold blank stare. I feel like giving up. I was blinded by a paradise, utopia high in the sky. I dreamed that all left on me, deep in soul, wondering why. Oh, come, let us adore him, abuse and then ignore him. No matter what, don't let him be. Let's feed upon his misery. That's string him up for the world to see.
Sounds like he's talking about religion now.
You hypocrites holding me at bay, and I don't need your sympathy to get me through the day. Seasons change, and so can I. Hold on, boy, no time to cry. Untie these strings, I'm climbing down. I want them to push me away.
So leaving religion, getting rid of that mindset, because that was holding him back. That keyboard, the pad in the back has just been steady. Oh. Oh. You hear that groove, the drummer groove? With the bass and then the solos. Woo-hoo. Delay on the guitar. Bro, that was interesting. I don't know what that was. Gotta be a keyboard. Yeah. I just want to pause one last time before we finish off the song, kind of to wrap up the thoughts of the last few minutes or so. Man, that the last part, I believe, where the bass was dum 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 dum, the drummer just in his own like each individual in its own pocket, and the drummer fucking killing it as he has the whole song with the guitar solo. Fantastic. And the mix, I haven't spoke on that, but that's, I mean, incredible. Great mixing. It sounds fantastic. Like, everything just sounds great. Oh, man. Damn. And one thing I was going to say is the bass part, this little bass line that he's doing here and some of what he did on the previous part sounds like, it reminds me of like YYZ, where Geddy Lee was playing that one section. Well, there's a few parts in that song where I could see resemblance on the bass part here, but damn, these guys are doing fantastic. There's nothing else to say. Let's just finish off the song. Okay, so the outro is Crimson Sunset. There's the double track guitars from the beginning. Might be like a baritone guitar, honestly. Might be a baritone. Everything came around full circle at the end. That was super sweet, man. I'm not gonna lie. The lyrics were cool, but it wasn't too crazy until they got to the last verse. And luckily I had the lyrics, because otherwise I probably wouldn't be tuned in enough to really realize this, right? But the first part is the Crimson Sunrise, and then the last part is the Crimson Sunset. And I only realized that because on here it doesn't show the full title unless you like scroll over it. So I wasn't even seeing like the last few parts, what the name was. So I already forgot because it's a long ass title. But then I was reminded that when I saw the lyrics here, set to see the Crimson Sunset, I was like, oh, okay. The Crimson Sunrise was the intro. This is gonna be the outro. And then it's clever because the whole song is the gaining of wisdom, starting out with your innocence and reaching out to learn and just understand life more, and then getting to that point. But with that comes the responsibility and the shit that you have to go through in life, and can take you to some really dark places. It can cause depression, and it can just it can eat people alive a lot of times. But he learned to see past that, and then he even mentioned, I have all these memories now. Let's see, let's scroll up, because we can kind of go. Yeah, I'm much wiser now. A lifetime of memories run through my head. They taught me how, for better or worse, alive or dead, I realize there's no turning back. Life goes on. So after all he's been through, and he's gotten older, and he's gone through a lot of things, he's much wiser because of them, because of those experiences that he had, where in the moment you're like, why is this happening to me? Why are all these things going on? But a lot of times it's just life preparing you to go further and to evolve and to become better. And he realizes that he has this realization moment that life goes on. You can't change the past, you can't go back, so it doesn't matter. You got to keep moving forward, and things eventually get better. And then perhaps at some point you get to appreciate those moments that you had that you didn't at the time, because they did teach you something. They did evolve you in a way, right, in your thought process. But then it's the Crimson Sunrise for his son, right? He's sitting down with his son, and he's passing on the knowledge. So he's sitting in the same place, looking at the sunrise, the sunset, whichever perspective you're looking at it. When he was a kid, he was wandering and wondering, and his mind was wandering, and he was just ready to learn so many new things. And now his son is going through that same phase, but maybe he didn't have his dad there, I don't know, to pass on that knowledge. So now he gets to do that. He gets to teach his son about the things in life, the things that he's been through, the things that we go through. And that was super cool to me, man. That was super cool to me, because the whole song was like, okay, this is cool, but then there was a little bit of a plot twist at the end there that I wasn't expecting, right? Because I knew it was gonna be the innocence, the trials and tribulations, and then the overcoming of that and growing as a person. But I didn't think it would be in this manner, right? So that's a cool little plot twist there, at least for me, because I wasn't expecting that at all. Just kind of passing that on to your son, that's just a nice touch there. And I guess what I wanted to talk about is that damn, I love that last verse, man. You could see I was smiling so hard, because I was like, damn, one day I'll be the one doing that, But anyways, what I wanted to talk about was the middle parts, where I wasn't too fond of it. I guess thematically it goes extremely well with the song, because at that point he's talking about the trials and tribulations and the things that he's going through, and the music is very kind of chaotic, not really chaotic, but maybe just a tad. And I guess it reflects that part in that point of his life, and maybe a lot of our lives. So maybe if I listen to it again, it would be a little bit different now that I know the full story of the song. And Change of Seasons, love that. But That's dope, man. I really love the intro and the outro, how everything connects together, the message of it all, and the musicianship obviously is out of this world. I mean, everyone was doing their part as best as they can. Jesus, man. The keyboardist, the vocalist, the drummer, the bassist, the guitarist. Fantastic. Wow. All right. So this has been Dream Theater, A Change of Seasons. And the video is actually not as long as I thought it would be, so that's good. And I feel like I've said everything that I needed to. Look at that. I'm actually shortening up the videos here a bit, so I'm going to try to stick with that. Let me know if you guys want me to start the Prog Epic Fridays. I could definitely do that. And I guess we'll keep it at that, folks. So thank you guys so much. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and check out my Patreon for more exclusive content. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope to see you next time. This has been Samurai. Arigato and sayonara.